stats, and they were so overwhelming. I mean, I never heard anybody ever accumulate all those stats and present them in the manner that he did. I mean, it was so powerful.
Yep.
It was so powerful. It's like if the entire country would be forced to listen to that and really listen to it, that enough people would be moved. What a difference that would make. And when you hear all that shit, and then you look at what's going on, and I mean, he says it straight up a bunch of times, where this is just not in keeping with what's going on in the world. These facts don't line up.
This is just like the fairest take, the most even-keeled, fairest take he can possibly deliver. I mean, that's why it's like a 2-hour-long podcast, is because he's just very methodically going through, let's look at the facts and the evidence. I think he's right in that the media is absolutely overblowing a lot of this, and it's just a real lightning rod for all the people they want to activate.
Yep.
And, I mean, there's just no denying that's true.
Oh, yeah.
And all the people who want to gain
political power, positions of authority,
cultural relevance, all of those people have a dog in this fight. One of the points that he's making that I think is really good, we need to uncouple a lot of these very specific points from this completely conflated conversation. I remember thinking, even listening to him recount those facts, it's like, it's so weird. I have to admit this is true. Like, my body doesn't want to believe that that's true when he's recounting the facts on like black on black crime and the percentage of the amount of crime perpetrated in black communities versus white communities. Yep. Like, and he's naming off the data, and I have to admit that I'm like, I really don't want to believe this is true, because it makes the conversation far more complicated for somebody who said all the shit I said on our podcast the other day. Like, I have to completely admit that that's the case. This is where Sam Harris is going to take the most shit in this 2-hour long. So many people who have an agenda are going to just clip that audio part and misrepresent his entire argument to just mean that.
Totally. Yep.
I wonder how much airtime of this particular podcast that he's did, of this 2 hours, is, basically dedicated to him essentially telling you what he's not saying, so that people listening don't fly off the handle and accuse him of